Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And Wilder, we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gators will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So Alabama's offense will have some work to do here thanks to that bad return. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Grab down the middle. It's Jones. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll hand it off. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
An inside give now from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to run.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. They'll kick it away here. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. So Florida's offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dump off, caught by the running back. We'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. Will have to kick it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled, looking to reach the end zone this possession. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive...
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore has got him for a sack. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Handed off for a draw. They got him down out near the 40.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Gators will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's got it again. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Battle in the rain games.
We reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story.
What's it? Go to bed, that's all. Go to bed.
As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Ball handed off. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, just
I went 4 on 4
here by this offense. The offensive line
at like 4th and inches. My guy didn't get it.
Anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move
What a
now.
ball.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender.
Incomplete.
And brings up 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. It's a run to the left. They'll tackle him at the 27.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The Gators bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 11 on to kick it away.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quick grab. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit.
Yeah.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for
all the
3
kickers
on the
were
drive.
black, all the running backs were white.
Snap,
That's just
hold, the
amazing.
kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for
Even
the
my
offense.
punter's black.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the
So
field.
it's pretty funny.
They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Second down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Breaks the tackle. He's got room. The tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To get into this lead, they got to find the end zone. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Out of the gun now on third down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for his running back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. They'll talk strategy here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
No, that's not going to happen.
The shotgun. Trying to extend the play. Looking to scramble now.
No. Maybe his OC. Huh? Maybe his OC. Maybe his OC or something, but like.
We'll take a timeout or they
No.
check him out.
They already have a head coach.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it.
It's not going to happen after they already got a
There's
head
great
coach.
effort here by this defense
What
to
are
keep
they
him
going for?
short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They go with a direct snap. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Yes.
Well, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on 4th down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
Here comes the Alabama.
No, he
offense
said
on the
racist shit
field.
and got fired.
Not a whole lot of time remaining before
Yeah.
halftime to cut into this lead. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 10.
You didn't hear that?
He's brought down
You
at
hear
the
that?
6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and
Red
he's
zone,
used
like
to dishing
this.
out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Oh my God, dude. My receivers will not catch a ball.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays.
Yeah, no shit.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense will zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's 3rd down. They got to get after this quarterback. Instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a 1st down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Grab behind the line. It's Baker. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right. This one caught. Look at him run through those tacklers. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. And the Gators looking to keep this drive rolling. Now we run a draw play. Quick spin on the run.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Kick is up and no good. And after the miss, it's still an 8-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Ball handed off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Tackled there by the defense. 3rd down upcoming after that conclusion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This quarterback is making his big plays in most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a 1st down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense hungry to convert here in 3rd down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Direct snap to the back. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. And here's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The punt team making their way on the field. And the fair catch is made, always tricky with field punts in this kind of rain. 1st down here for this offense. Opening play of the drive, could throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Baker. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44. The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And now they'll run it on the draw. Fights off a defender. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback keeps the football. Finding some room at the 25. And they pick up the 1st down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they look to the right. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain on the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And there's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
The pocket breaking down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. And the head coach will decide to... and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack. The sack sets up second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Pressure is coming. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Florida 20.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 14, set to advance on the front.
Returner decides to field it. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. And they play keep away here. Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but is past the line of the game. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Well, that's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short, couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this game. I think they were very confident that they had everything that it took to be able to win this football game, and now they're going to have to put this one behind them, learn from the mistakes, move forward, and still have a great season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.